Chicken biryani, easy to cook, less spicy. I'm going to use 5 onions. I'm going to chop them in the grinder. I'm going to use 2 tomatoes, and I'm going to use ginger, garlic, 5 chilies, cinnamon stick, 2 bay leaves, 2 cardamoms. For rice, I'm going to use 2 of these cups, and I'm going to use baby chicken 1, and I'm going to use half a cup oil. Spices, paprika powder 1 tablespoon, salt 1 tablespoon, haldi, turmeric powder 1 tablespoon, and garam masala 1 tablespoon, which I'm going to use right at the end. Ginger and garlic, and chilies, I'm going to make a paste of it. With half a cup of oil now, that's half a cup of oil. Let's put the bay leaf, cinnamon stick, and cardamoms in it. Just for a minute or so. Let it fry for a minute or so. To this, I'm going to add chopped onions, 5 of them. And I'm going to let them fry for at least 10 minutes, and I'm going to cover it now and let them fry, and then I'll be adding the ginger garlic paste to it. 2 cups of rice, I've washed them and I'm going to soak them. While the chicken is cooking, I'm going to leave them in the water, then I'm going to drain them afterwards. In the chopper, I've got chilies, ginger and garlic. To that, I'm going to add half a cup of water, this one, half a cup of water. And I'm going to grind it, make a paste of it. This is the ginger and garlic paste, which I will be adding it to the fried onions as soon as they have been fried. I fried the onions on medium heat. This is what they look like now. I'm going to add ginger, chili, garlic paste in it, and I'm going to let it cook for another 10 minutes till it gets little bit brown. I fried the onions, ginger, chili and garlic on medium heat, and I will be doing that all the way till they are done. After 15 minutes, this is how it looks, and I'm going to add tomatoes to it. And I'm going to add the spices, paprika, turmeric and salt. And then I'm going to add half a cup of water to it. I'm going to let it cover it and let it cook for another 5 minutes till the tomatoes soften. After 5 minutes, the tomatoes have softened now. So this is how it looks now, and I'll be adding the chicken, and I'll be cooking this on full heat. I'll be covering it, and in between I'll be checking it. Don't need to add any water. The chicken has its own water. I'll be cooking it on full heat and till all the water is dried, and keep turning in between. After 7 minutes cooking, this is how it looks. I will be covering it again and cook it again. After 24 minutes cooking, this is how the chicken looks now. The chicken is nearly done. The best way to know how the chicken is done is when there is no water left in there and you can see the oil is bubbling, and that tells you the chicken is nearly done. Will be removing the chicken out of this pan, but I'll be using the same pan for the rice. When you are cooking chicken or rice, make sure there is a lot of room in the pan. To this, I shall add my garam masala now. Mix it up, and then I will remove the chicken from this pan. The chicken is done now. It is the same pan I've used for making chicken. I'm gonna leave the bit of the spices in it. It will bring more flavor to the rice, so I'm adding a cinnamon stick to it. I'll let it cook for 1 minute. Now I shall be adding the water to it. Because my rice was 2 cups. I've added 4 cups of water in here. But if you have soaked the rice for a long time, add 1 cup less of water. So to the rice, I shall add another tablespoon of salt. This is for the rice. I added 1 tablespoon of salt. That was for the chicken, and this is for the rice. I'm going to cover it and let the water boil. Once it starts boiling, I will be adding the rice. Now the water is boiling. I've added a tablespoon of salt in it, and I've drained the rice, soaked rice, and I'm gonna put the rice here in the boiling water now. And I'm gonna mix it up now, and then cover it and bring it back to boil. Once there is only a little bit water left, I'll be adding the cooked chicken on top of the rice. The water is boiling now. I'm going to mix the rice, mix it. I'm going to mix it and cover it again. When there's only a little bit of water left, then I will be adding the chicken on top of the rice. I have cooked this on full heat. This is how it looks now. I'm just waiting for the water to dry. There's only a little bit water left. When there's only a little bit water left, I'll turn the heat low. Right, the rice is nearly cooked now, and there is very little water in it. I've turned the heat very low now. Always cook the rice in a pan with a lot of space in it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a layer of chicken on the top now. And once I've done that, I'm going to cover it and simmer it for full 10 minutes. Like this. If you are using more chicken, so it will take more time to cook. Obviously, this is only a small baby chicken I've cooked, but the recipe is very nice. It's less spicy, easy to cook. So this is what I'm going to do. I've put a layer of chicken on the top, and I'm going to cover it and simmer it for good 10 minutes without removing the lid. After 10 minutes of cooking, I've turned the gas off now. So I'm just going to mix the chicken and the rice together like this. Look how beautiful it looks, beautiful color. It's less spicy, and you can have it with yogurt, salad, lovely to eat. So I'm going to mix it all together like this. And the biryani is done. After mixing it all, this is how it looks. It looks beautiful, very nice, tasty. Please try it. Thank you.